In a quiet valley, surrounded by rugged hills, lived a poor miner named Omar. His small hut, made of mud and straw, offered little protection against the cold winds. Yet, despite having so little, Omar carried something rare, an unshakable faith that warmed every corner of his life. Every morning, before the world stirred, Omar would kneel in his small yard and whisper a prayer. "Father, thank you for life, for my family, and for the little we have. Strengthen my hands for work and strengthen my heart with faith. Even if I see no results today, help me trust your plan." After kissing his children, he'd walk to the river where miners searched for gold. He'd patiently wash sand and stone for hours in his old metal pan. Some days he found a few tiny grains, just enough for rice and bread. Most days he found nothing. Still, Omar always smiled and thanked God for whatever he received. Nearby, a wealthy gold buyer named Damien often watched him with mocking eyes. "You'll never find anything big," Damien would sneer. "You were born for crumbs, Omar. Bring me your tiny grains and don't dream too high." But Omar never replied in anger. He'd just offer a small smile and say, "God can do the impossible. My hope is in him." One night, after finding almost nothing, Omar knelt again, his tears finally falling. "Lord," he prayed softly, "I ask not for riches, but for a better life for my family. Bless me so I can provide for them. Give us hope." As he slept, he dreamt of a radiant man dressed in glowing white. The man said, "Omar, your faith has been seen. Tomorrow go to the town square, feed the pigeons, and pray." Omar awoke with his heart pounding. He told his wife Suri, who whispered, "Maybe this is a sign. Let us trust it." The next morning, Omar took a small bag of grain, almost all they had left, and headed for the town square. On the way, he saw an old man trembling from hunger. Without a second thought, Omar poured half of his grain into the man's hands. "I have little, but I can share," he said gently. The man's eyes filled with tears. "Bless you," he whispered, and then strangely vanished into the crowd. At the square, Omar scattered the rest of the grain for the pigeons. As their wings fluttered around him, he closed his eyes and prayed, "Thank you, Lord. Please hear my heart." A deep, warm peace settled over him. He went to the river, as he always did. After hours of sifting, he noticed a large rock half buried in the mud. Something inside him whispered, "Move it." He pushed with all his might. The rock barely budged. Taking a deep breath, he heaved it aside. And there, beneath it, lay a massive gold nugget, shining like captured sunlight. For a moment, Omar couldn't move. Then he sank to his knees, tears falling onto his hands. "Thank you, Lord. Thank you," he whispered again and again. He carried the nugget home. Suri gasped in shock, and their children stared with wide, shining eyes. The family knelt together, praying in pure gratitude. The next day, Omar sold the nugget in a nearby town for a life-changing sum. His first act was to use some of the money to feed the poor, remembering the hungry old man on the road. With the rest, Omar started his own gold-buying business. But unlike Damien, he treated every miner with dignity. He paid fair prices, listened to their struggles, and never looked down on anyone. Word spread, and soon, miners from all over the valley came to him. Omar's business grew, but his heart stayed humble. Every morning, he prayed just as he always had. Every night, he thanked God with the same sincerity. Whenever someone asked him how he found success, he'd smile and say, "I did not find it. God placed it in my path. Faith guided me. Kindness opened the door." People soon realized something beautiful. Gold may shine in the sunlight, but a faithful and compassionate heart shines even in darkness. That is true wealth. And Omar, the once poor miner, became a living reminder that even the humblest life, guided by faith and generosity, can become richer than the greatest treasure. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration.